everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris stream. Hopefully everyone's excited for today's big stream because we are getting the new event for Star Wars that is dropping today. So very happy about that. Hopefully everybody has actually got the update, because if you don't have it, it will not start. So please make sure that you check in your app store that you have downloaded the latest version of Disney's Magic Kingdoms. So crazy stuff finding out in chat about Space Mountain being taken away from the Disney parks. I'm gonna have to read up on this, but that just sounds ridiculous. It is like one of the best rides at Disney. So whoever is deciding that, please don't. I don't care what the reasoning is. I really want to go on that before they take it away. No, it's like literally one of my favorites. It actually was my favorite. When I went to Disney, oh gosh, I don't know, when I was a kid anyways, and I wasn't tall enough to go on the rock and roller coaster yet. But I was tall enough to go on Space Mountain. And I remember the very first time I went on it, I was like, again. Oh my gosh. We had to keep getting the fast passes for the ride just because I literally wouldn't stop asking to go on Space Mountain. So yeah, totally crazy. Aaliyah, thank you so much. You're so sweet, hon. I'm glad you're excited for the event and love my outfit. It was one of those days I got up and I was like, I just want to wear a hat. Oh my gosh. I need to get a hold of this like dry shampoo stuff maybe, but whatever. Hello. Let's see. We got Becky, Sven, and Sven, you're totally right. Yeah, we had some stuff with the self-promoting, guys. I know I kind of addressed it in chat already, but like it's like you're trying to steal, and it's like, imagine if you saw somebody trying to shoplift from a store. That's literally exactly the same thing. So when you self-promote in somebody's chat, just remember it's like for streaming, it's like, and as a chatter, it's like, so it's just horrible. It's like, yeah, it's just not cool. So just remember when you're doing that kind of stuff that it literally it's probably one of the worst things that you could do to make yourself look bad. And it's usually a way that you don't get people. A lot of people think, oh, that's a great way, you know, to get people to come to my thing. It's either, if people come to you based off that, like, you're a thief. And also too, it does not make you look good. So people have had it happen, and just imagine how you would feel if somebody tried to steal from you, right? Not very cool. I don't care who it is. I don't care if freaking Pokimane or Ninja showed up in my freaking chat and did that. I would still say that is uncool, right? Not that they would ever do that, but you know what I mean? So it really wouldn't matter. It's like really, really frowned upon online. So just next time you think about doing it, just don't. And it happens like every stream, usually in the shadows, but sometimes this stuff kind of gets through, like, so that I see it like during, and I'm like, hide that or time out or whatever. And bots are like, are you sure you want to do this? Because this person has like a high chat rate success of being like really good, and like you guys all have like ratings, right? So it's like, it's a stain. Anyway, but yeah, just remember that, guys. You know, it's not a good way to grow. I hope I get Boba Fett in today's Star Wars Legendary chest in our daily calendar reward. I still wish that we could see what we could actually get from our chests, because, like, I mean, I've got everything, but like once I have it, I want it to be grayed out so I can actually see what the hell. Because I can't tell you guys, oh, it's this rarity, this is what I think you guys should do to try and like open it, or don't open it, because Legendary is like really hard unless you got the money to spend. So it's just like one of those things, you know, where I just wish we could at least see that. And of course the see it again button, which I've kind of made it a mission of mine to bring up every single stream now. So yeah. Oh, still waiting on that beauteous thing. Hi Amanda, hi Kichu, how's it going? Thomas, Sword, what's up? Please what? Please what? I totally have no idea. I don't know. Please something. Oh, the see it again button. I was like, please guys, please. Yeah, the see it again button, we really need to like spam it consistently and forever on their platforms. Yeah, because it super sucks that we don't have that yet, you know? But yeah, hi Abby. Hi Tabitha, Eddie, Kyron, James. Oh my God. Yes, Hichu, it's your birthday. Happy freaking birthday. Let's go. Let's get some hype in here for Hichu, guys. Put some emotes if you got them. Actually, everybody's got them, at least on their phone. But if you have my fun ones. For sure. Hi, Holly. Is there any way we can send gems or stuff in Disney? No, there's no way you can send gems. No. But you can send people, like, transfers of, like, money, and then they can buy stuff, but no. And it's not really something you could ever ask people to do, right? Like, maybe your mom or your dad, but it's one of those things. Oh yeah, there you go. You're getting so many birthday wishes. Your day's gonna be extra magical. Hi, Summer Girl. Sven's got it going. Look at all that color and hype there. Freaking amazing. And Grogu is back, guys, if you missed the last stream. Grogu, the emote, is there, and I think I'm gonna keep him now. Again, we just have so much Star Wars that keeps coming into this freaking game. Why not, you know? So... It's just one of those things, for sure. Tiana, let's go. Encanto will be in DMK in the near future. You know, it seems like one of those ones that, you know, everybody seems to be relatively happy about. So I would say, wouldn't surprise me if it did end up showing at some point. Yeah. Definitely before, like, what was it? What's that one? The clue, Rescuers. Like, please don't even bother. Please. It's gonna kill me. I really don't want to watch another rodent movie. Like, Cinderella is like, you know, whatever as it gets. The rest of it, I just have a lot of trouble with, you know? T, thanks for the $5 super. Let's go. Thank you so much. Actually, guys, I do have super chat. I got my memberships. There's super stickers, and there's now something called super thanks underneath my videos. So yeah, just so you guys know, those features are there. And of course, I do have plings, and my bot literally just woke up. Thank you guys for waking up the bot, because sometimes it takes him a little bit to get going. It's not my fault. I have sat in the shadows for like 10 minutes before, waiting for the damn thing to come, and then now I just like give up, right? But anyway, Alicia, you made it! Holy smokes. Work didn't steal you away from me. Oh gosh. Preston, you're watching from the Philippines, streaming from Canada. How's it going? Asif, hey! Meet close. Hi Steffi, I'm watching this live with my 8-month-old nephew because he loves your live streams. Loves you, my gamer queen. Aw, thanks. Well, at 8 months, if he can tolerate my voice, then, you know, awesome. How old, or not how old, what's your nephew's name? 8 months? It must be like, how big are they? Like, this big, this big, this big? No. I think that would be a little too much. Fastest growing child on earth. You don't see super thanks under my videos. It's new, like really new. So it should be there like as of the last few days, but yeah. Start playing the games. There's nothing super crazy to do until until 11, but you know, I do have a couple of things like bringing back characters, so I can do that in a second here. His name is Benny. I think I have a pling for Benny. I think I do. Where is it? Hold on. I'm like I think it's still enabled. It's for Benny for Genshin Impact. Here, I'm just gonna. Oops. Yeah, I do. Holy, like, weird coincidence. Hi, Benny. You're so cute. I don't know what you look like, but I know you're cute. You're 8 months old. And they're always cute at that age, right? How do you get gems? Watch the daily ads, level up your characters. Obviously, if you get extra currency after events, that will help you because you can get some gems from that. Finish your collections. So when you finish a whole row, you can get, you know, some gems there. You can buy them if you want to. You can get them from chests found around the kingdom. Less frequently, but still possible. But, yeah. Your voice is amazing. That's why Oswald always watches with me. He's in puppy love with your voice. Sven! Oh my gosh. It's so freaking cute. Oswald. That is such a cute name as well. Hi, Oswald. Oh my gosh. Puppies are the cutest. Let's face it. Rook. I there's a joke that we have going on Twitch that I have a gang, but I'm like, wow, I'd be least likely to have a gang. Sorry, I know you didn't say that I did, but it just reminded me of that. I'm like, oh gosh. Hey, Rook. So happy you could make it. You're amazing. Thanks. Aw, thank you. I don't know what your name is in English, but thank you so much. You got Tramp. Congrats, Trent. That's amazing. Tramp is difficult to get, so it definitely requires a lot of work. That's for sure. I have a new one and a half-month-old nephew called Hazel. Oh my god. So freaking cute. I'd like to see more characters in the kingdom. Me too. I did want to bring something up today, guys. Remember how they've added the feature where the characters that you don't have that are premium permanent content characters can be found roaming around your kingdom? That's basically like a big giant ad to, like, you know, buy me, I'm a character. It doesn't change the cost or anything like that. It's still the same, but it's kind of like their way of advertising. But the one thing I want to kind of just like point out is, like, I know that I brought this up last night on Twitch. I wasn't sure if I was going to bring it up today, but I decided to because the feedback was pretty positive on my view on this. Was that so, you know, when we we managed to unlock like the Tangled collection or Jungle Book, and we have like Shere Khan or Mother Gothel like roaming around, right? It's because they're like the bosses. So Mother Gothel's found like over here type of thing, and we have to like clear all the green smoke and everything from that area. And then Shere Khan, he's the boss that we have to fight over here. So the thing is like, you know, they can be found roaming the kingdom, but other than that, and Pete, at the very beginning of the kingdom, he essentially blocks, I always forget about Pete, but he's the one that blocks your entry into Space Mountain very early on. So pretty much they are always like found at one point or another roaming. But these big giant, basically ad characters, right? So they're now roaming the kingdom. And by the sounds of it, more than one at a time. My big thing is let's review something that Disney Magic Kingdoms said to us. We will not be getting or being allowed to have more than 100 characters in our kingdom at a time. So we have to send them home. All right. So I have 240 characters at home, and I have 72 at the moment out. Okay, now this is just because I'm probably gonna have to bring out a secondary storyline type of thing. So I just made sure that, you know, certain collections are out. And two, there hasn't been enough going on. Why keep characters in my kingdom that I'm not collecting anything specific for and really doing much with the game? But if we wanted to have all of our characters out, right, that is stopped. But why can we have characters walking around with ads? Like, is that taking up our space from having more characters out in the kingdom? Because that would suck. Right? Like, I want all my characters out if I want to have them out. Sure. Remy probably sending home as an example, just not his biggest fan. But, you know, other than, and Gord, right? Freaking Gord. But basically, like, for the most part, most of the characters I actually want out doing these, like, 24-hour quests so I can, like, see the animation and stuff or have them in the princess dressing room. So it's like we are controlled right now with land issues, right? Because they have all this land over here, all cursed, okay? And it's like we can't have access to this. Can't put our attractions out, and now we have characters kind of roaming the kingdom that are taking up space, potentially, right, for our other ones that we have sitting at home. So why would we buy more characters if we can't have them out? That poses the question, right? So I just kind of want to know what we're all thinking about this, because it's crazy. That's crazy. It's not likely affecting the limit because there are other things wandering around for tappers, but those are temporary things. These other characters are not exactly temporary. They either get added to our kingdom in our storybook, and remember, they're different. They are a totally different entity. Limited time things are meant to disappear. So there's a certain amount of space in a game's memory that you will, like, set aside specifically for event stuff, whether you use it all or not. So I'm gonna say that is probably not the reason. But characters out in our kingdom, these characters are in, like, the game system, so they just want you to bring them in, right? But if they're wandering around, it's like, you know, this isn't, again, Pete, Shere Khan, Mother Gothel, like, these aren't these kind of characters. So what is going on here? But I guess it wouldn't, since they're technically being used for advertisement and you don't own them. But you could own them and they would appear in your kingdom. So there is a certain amount of memory going out for additional ad space / character space. But, oh, and good news, guys. Good news. So Kylie, I don't think she's going to be here today, but I think she said she was going to watch later. She sent me some images on Discord last night that I thought would be important to kind of share with you guys, just because it does show the potential for Star Wars actually having enough space in our kingdoms to put all the attractions out. So I thought it was pretty important. It's maybe, as like she had said, maybe not, it wouldn't be decorated exactly the way, you know, she would like it type of thing, but it does allow us to you know, put them all in. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of those images. I will show these again, so don't worry, like, because I'm not decorating my stuff today. But I will be, you know, once we get the stuff. So this is the one area. It does leave room for a bunch of concessions here at the side. And then, you know, there's, again, some other attractions along the side there. And then it continues on to look like this, and it still leaves some room. And you see there's like 3 more concessions, 2 here, and then what's it? I think 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 concessions can fit, which is great. And it looks like there's potentially enough land right here for us to fit those in. So we were all really worried if it was going to be possible. And based off of my current kingdom design, which I will show you guys here. I'm going to just use the gathering spell actually first, because I feel like that's probably pretty important. But yay. I heard if you own them, they won't appear in your kingdom. No, they will not appear in your kingdom if you don't own them. But again, it's like, it's taking up space for us to have additional characters in there. At least that's my thought. Yeah. What level are you right now? Oh, in the game, I'm level 60. Here, I'll remove my face for a second, T. There we go. Yeah, so that star that's in the corner there filling, I've been level 60 for like a long time. It doesn't fill very fast now, but it's been like a struggle. It's kind of like Genshin at this point. Once you hit like AR, like 45, I guess, the grind becomes a little bit more. Actually, once you get to 50, it's like so stupid. It takes so long to freaking level. Unless you got like a whole bunch of stuff to do, which always seems a little ridiculous, but yeah, we've got like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Whew. I'm so excited as well. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys those images that it looks like we do have room for stuff. So, yeah, very, very happy about that. So I will show you my area. So based off of how I've decorated my area, you will not be able to get everything in. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 concessions. I have things spaced a little bit so it's easier to see, because I find like, you know, and also too, I've got 2 gold trophies within this area. So one was Star Wars and one was from Mandalorian. So the thing is like, I really prided myself in having them spaced so people could see it nicely when I zoomed in or see characters do stuff. But if I have to squeeze it together to get stuff in, well, I'm going to do what I have to do, because there's no way I'm going to miss out on having all those amazing Star Wars attractions in here. But we could use a little bit more room. So I think realistically, like, if they're not going to change the size of attractions, which obviously based on the most obnoxious in the entire game, the Omni Droid City, very cool. I like that it's big, but they had to basically resize Space Mountain because he couldn't get stuff in the kingdom anymore. They could definitely consider resizing other areas of land, you know? Especially if they're not going to give us more land, resize what we got, make it bigger so we can have stuff. And, yeah, so that's where it's at. Because there are some really tiny sections where you can only get certain things in these areas. Like this area here, it's great for Peter Pan. It's also really great for Nightmare Before Christmas. You can pretty much, besides like Oogie Boogie Spin type of thing, you can pretty much get most of it in this area and an additional concession. This used to be my spooky area. I personally think that in time I may go back to that, but it does look really cute here, and it does get that whole center focus, which I had wanted around Halloween, so not overly worried about it, I guess, at this point. But yeah, and happiness, my happiness is atrocious, so it's actually doing much better. I decided to lock it in because I was like, yeah. So I locked it in after the last stream, and then I locked it in last night. So, yeah, I had to use them for that. So we have 2 minutes, guys, before the event starts. So make sure you have your Star Wars characters out and you are ready for what's to come today. Super hyped. Super! I'm really looking forward to the dialogue. Where is Yoda in this picture? He's like the main person. He's like probably one of the most famous Star Wars characters. I just sent you a picture of the Star Wars land, and I got room without concession stands if you want to have a look. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have a look later for sure. But I love having concession stands, especially for Star Wars, because they are super cool. I'm one of those people, though, that if like that back in the day I used to have like the concession graveyard. So when there was more room in the kingdom and like less less attractions and stuff, right? I used to just fill an entire section of land just full of concession stands. It probably wouldn't be the worst waste, you know, guys, if you were like, screw it, I don't want to decorate this area, like maybe small section of land here, and you just fill it with concession stands. You know what? It might work out, and you just call it your concession graveyard, and that's just what it is. It would be good for your thrill zone. You know, you just get all the concessions you need, maybe throw in a couple decorations there. You're done. All freaking done. 30 seconds. I don't know where to be for this one because nothing like is appearing anywhere. So I guess we'll just chill. I don't really. Oh, let's go to the desert. Let's go to the desert. That'll be cool. Someone said Lando was self-promote. That's what happened there. If anybody self-promotes from now on, they're gonna just get called a Lando. I should have a pling for that. Get out of here, you self-promoter. Pling Lando. All in caps to be obnoxious. All right, so we have a Star Wars Legendary chest now that the calendar has showed up. Guys, I was freaking right that they were going to change the calendar to 11 o'clock. Thank you. I was right. I love being right sometimes. It's a great feeling. And I got the child plush stand. I already have this one. It's a great concession. It's legendary, but I was hoping for one of the ones I didn't have yet, but that's fine. That's totally fine. Grogu is super cute. And I hope you guys have as much luck as I just freaking had. There's nothing else I can get in these chests except concession stands. So getting a legendary is a privilege. For sure. Happy about that one. Screw the thrill zone, Chris. I couldn't agree more. Screw the thrill zone. They're weenies for putting it in this freaking game. Like, why would you wreck it? They wrecked the game for doing that. Honestly, ruined it. That is exactly around the same time thrill zone and enchantments for attractions showed up. And then all of a sudden we lost our ability to have our characters in the kingdom because they required so much to enchant these things. They ruined the game. So, yeah. Ever since then, the game has not been as enjoyable. But, I mean, I still love this game, but it's like, I don't check it half as often as I used to. But I will be during this event, that's for sure. The Empire Strikes Back. Yes, it has arrived to the kingdom. Yoda freaking made it in there. Look what they did for him. They put him like on the side. We'll give him like a line and he's like caged in here, okay? He's not present with the rest of the group. It's a photo. Put him in right in the middle, front and center. Alicia, I'm sure you would agree with that. Get him big right in the center. He is way too important. You got Boba. Congrats. It looks like a lot of you guys got Boba. Your sister got Chewie. Nice, Shady. Nice. Oh, my God. That is amazing. You got Leia. Leia is so great, for sure. So great. All right, so the Imperial Stormtrooper bundle is available, guys. So you will probably, should be one of those things that will have a gem version and will also have a bundle version. And no, this character will not be walking around your kingdom like you will see Scrooge McDuck or Forky or anything like that. He is a limited time character and they don't seem to appear. If he does, because this is a new feature, please let me know. I will try and keep an eye before I actually buy him. So $13.99 for our lovely character, which will get him to a level 2 right away. Now, as you can see, the ears hats are a little bit different than the original First Order Stormtrooper. So just be mindful of that, guys, when you're getting them for sure. They're going to look a little bit different. So here we go. These are really looking like the old events before my time of DMK. So this is actually really neat that they kind of went back to this. They did this for Luca as well, so it was rude to put him on the sidelines. It really was. He's too cute. Especially because Grogu could be his son. So, is it 500 gems? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it is. Yeah, it shows me right in front here. I didn't even 500 gems. Well, I'm just gonna say this right now. This character better have amazing dialogue. This is 2 events now. They've made the premium character 500 gems, and it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. I have no idea why they would be making them so expensive, but they are. So you got the Rebel helmet stand. Nice. I could have used that one, actually. Kenobi series is coming to Disney Plus soon. Yes, very. And I am still sad Obi-Wan did not appear in the event whatsoever. Like, this seems ridiculous to me. We didn't even get a decoration of like a hologram of him, or I don't know, a concession stand that was specific to him. It just seems so crazy. We're having Star Wars May the 4th during that, like, this month when the series is coming out really, really freaking soon, like less than a month away. And we didn't get him. It was the perfect time to give him to us. So I am very sad. I am very sad. And I hope they do add him, though, at some point in the freaking kingdom. So you can buy your Imperial Stormtrooper. I was going to call him the First Order. Imperial Stormtrooper by clicking that bottom button right in the middle. Right, so this will show you guys the characters you can collect, as well as the costume and stuff like that, because Boba, obviously, he's got the costume and so does Luke. So that's good, and it shows the time. You can also purchase him from inside your storybook. So if you go into your characters, and pretty much right at the top now, we have our visiting home, and then we have, oh, Buzz. We need to bring back Buzz before I forget. Oh, and Bo Peep. See, I knew this was going to happen. This is why I left room. 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Oh, God. 86. This is not good. My kingdom's going to be full. I'm going to have to remove people that are collecting things. And you can get to them in here specifically by going to the actual character. I freaking love this. This is so classic Star Wars, and yeah, it's so great. Save the gems, buy the bundle. I'm not saving my gems. Honestly, I'd rather save my money than save my gems at this point. That's my whole thing. So I'm gonna buy him with gems right now, so we can actually get him into the kingdom for you guys, and you guys get to see here him firsthand. Very similar. Very, very similar. Featured concession bundle. There it is. Oh my god, that's actually the freaking cutest. Sorry, I'm screenshotting everything. I'm such a weirdo. I don't even really use these that much. Sometimes I do, but yeah. The Mickey candy apple stand. If you look really closely, guys, you can see the detail of the sugar on the candy apple. So that is amazing detail, and I love it. It's so cute. And I love the background they used as well. Like, what the actual heck? It's so cute! I want it! I want it! I just spent all my gems on Star Wars chests. Kershie, I hope you got some good stuff out of it, for sure. For sure. That's like $1 million. No, that would be, yeah, Genshin spending like $1 million. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I didn't buy anything, I guess, since Ayato, because, yeah. It's one of those things, that game makes me so broke. So broke. But it is what it is. It's amazing. It was a lot of fun, so. It's totally worth it, right? All right, so C3PO got some dialogue. I'll remove my face there so you guys can actually see him perfectly. I keep trying to shrink my image down, but I'm never satisfied. I always change it back. Wonderful news. After no small expenditure of processing power, I am a step closer to restoring my internal memory archives. Honestly, that voice is like gonna be impossible for me to do, so. And not a moment too soon. The thought of all that horrid Imperial data tangled up with my records of Yavin 4. Well, if I had been programmed with the ability to shudder in disgust, I would certainly be taking full advantage of it. At any rate, I have recently interpolated 2 new files into my system, both recorded shortly after the Battle of Hoth. Reviewing them might reveal some historical context for what the matter is with my memory system. At least, I hope it does. Welcome, Luke Skywalker. So, for those of you guys that don't have Luke yet, you get to collect for him. What are the requirements to get Luke for those of you guys that don't have him yet? It shouldn't actually be that much, probably, but... Oh, of course, during the actual Star Wars event. That was a different story. But, okay. Alright, so we got Luke. So you guys would have to collect for him, obviously, before you'd get this here. So you'd have to welcome him in, but since I already have him, this allows me to continue on. I'll remove my face again, so you get a little blip here of Skywalker. But I was going into Tosh Station to pick up some power converters. Oh dear. That recording isn't from after the Battle of Hoth at all, is it? I was like, what is this dialogue? Quest complete. Welcome a farm boy. Again? Yeah. Don't tell me there's some error with the timestamp. Literally. Alright, so far so good. Ah, I see the trouble now. That recording of Master Luke was sourced from a different memory file entirely. Likely some sort of indexing error. I'll have to update my internal directory structure. It will only be a moment. Luke Sharp. Get Luke Skywalker's Bespin costume. Luke Skywalker's... I can't even say Luke Skywalker fast. Luke Skywalker's Bespin costume. Luke Skywalker's Bespin... Try it, guys. I can't even do it twice. I can barely do it once. Yeah, okay. So, here we go. The requirements for getting this. So you will need 10 of the Kyber crystals. I have 763 currently in my inventory, so I am just fine. For those of you guys that haven't really started much Star Wars, I pity you. But, get collecting. There's enough characters to collect them, that's for sure. Then we have Luke's lightsaber token. You will need 5 of these, and you will also need 10 of the specific Bespin fabric. So if you are leveling up Luke Skywalker, so let's say you have Luke Skywalker at a 5 right now, okay? Just for conversation's sake here. You may already have 5 of the lightsabers. If you use them to get Skywalker to a level 6, they will be gone, right? So you'll be back at the beginning again. It's not really a big problem, but just be mindful of that, especially when you are trying to get the costume and also working on his level up. It's not a bad idea to level Luke Skywalker up, but when you get to 7 or 8 of these fabrics, reconsider before you do. And then 2, you'll be able to see him with the costume in the welcome screen. So I would really personally love to see that. So if you guys record it, put it in the Discord or whatever, I will gladly shout you guys out and share it with the community. And this is again why we need Let's all spam it together, the see it again button, which allows us to see our characters that we have maxed out at a level 10 come back into the kingdom again with their different costumes or just the same old look, because we need the animation. It's just too good. Just too good. I mean, they spent all this time doing those animations and then they're lost to us forever. And you will also need 1,000 event currency. So once the event is over, this currency though will change into gems. So if you guys are looking for some extra gems, this is the best option for you. Oh, I made 11 million magic. Oh, 11.3. Cool. Last I noticed I was at 10, so yay! I'm sure the next plot of land will be like 10 million, so I'm not going, I'm wealthy for magic right now, because that is not true. So Luke Skywalker here in my kingdom. Let's actually click him. Oops. There we go. And Darth Vader, I am your father, has joined us. Oh dear. Oh dear. Annie, come back. All right, so the token is uncommon. Obviously, the higher you have your happiness, you should get better drops. So it isn't overly difficult. It's 60 minutes, so should be coming relatively quickly. You guys can see here that the Imperial Stormtrooper, I almost said First Order again. The Imperial Stormtroopers' ears, hats are red, and the blasters are uncommon. So Luke Skywalker can collect for those as well, but I highly suggest you put that on hold for the meantime until you get the best bang costume, and then we'll just reevaluate and see where we stand. So I'm going to send him for 1 hour, and we're looking at grass. Luke. There we go. So he's doing some of his Jedi training here. It's maybe not the best location, but you guys can see there's a little ball that is orbiting him, and that is allowing him to train. Now you do first see him doing that kind of thing in A New Hope. So yeah, just so you guys know, if you guys are like, okay, where does this come from in the movies? It's in the 4th movie, and again, it is called A New Hope. Darth Vader, what is your deal? So Darth Vader can collect Luke's fabric as well. He's like, please send me on this quest. I must make up for being a deadbeat. So his is, I don't think I've ever called him that before. A tremor in the force. So that is 2 hours. Oh. Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now, Darth Vader is not in there. Where he is, that is a great question. So, yeah. All right, let's go back over here. So if you guys want to get to this, there are 2 ways you can get into the costume shop. The first one is by clicking Luke and then clicking go. The second way is going to be on Main Street right here at the top hat. Just click it. You will go into the costumes and you will see which ones are available. We're obviously working on the Bespin. So right here is where you're going to be able to find all that. So 60 minutes with the new Stormtrooper that we got. C-3PO, where did I leave that? 4 hours. Goofy, play the tuba, 4 hours. The Millennium Falcon, I shouldn't have used the Gathering spell before the event. I swear, I never learn. Ever learn. Do the same thing almost every time. Woody, 6 hours, rest at the roundup. And then the Yavin 4 base needs to reach the first enchantment in order to do anything here. So I can actually go ahead and enchant that. I have 62 relics. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've been saving my relics pretty much, guys, since the last Star Wars event. So, yeah. Just for a rainy day like this one. And there's some more dialogue with Mickey. You have 4.5 million. Nice. Thank you, Hichu. I'm actually still a couple away from the 13K mark. But yeah, I won't show that to people. I'm less than 10. So if you guys haven't subbed yet, please help me get to 13K. All right, let's do C-3PO. Oh no, not again. There should absolutely not be any MSE-6 droids in my memory of this period either. when I first began to perceive them in my records of Yavin 4, I believe it was simply due to the file degrading with time. Now, however, I cannot help but suspect some more nefarious cause. I'm sorry. Here we go. The age group on the game, guys, please let me know when the last time a year-old was able to pronounce nefarious. Just throwing it out there. I must delete all trace of them at once. Star Wars is not for that age group, so be warned. The swarm returned. Delete mouse droids. So here they are. You know what? I honestly miss these little things. They were really freaking cute, and I didn't think I would see them again. Mouse droid. So that's going to give us currency, guys. Also, too, if you had your Star Wars characters out on quests beforehand, you guys will be able to get some currency from that as well. So all of the Star Wars characters are now going to be useful for that. So, yeah. Oh, amber chest. So there's a 6-pack of amber chests here that you guys can get. I like the background for that. So if you buy them individually, it's going to be 20 gems. I highly advise you guys not to do this. Before we talk about it, don't do it. It is a waste of gems. Unless you've got, like, you know, 100,000 gems, go to town. But only DMK has that. Alright, so I would not do this. It's a bit of a waste. Okay, save them for your actual legendary chests or something more useful. So we can see there's actually the costume fabric here, but again, with Luke being 60 minutes, you guys will have no problem collecting that without those. And if you are going to open amber chests, please do it later on. Adrian Lewis, hello. Yeah, don't forget about the mouse droids. I won't. I'll finish them right now. Let's delete them all. So there were 5, and we'll be able to tap them every 4 hours. Still think it should be back down to 2 with the requirements that we need. But, all right, let's do the chesty game quickly. Little break time. Chance at shoutouts if you guys can tell me the following. The Muse Vase token. What collection does this help to level up? This should be the easiest one, the next one. And please put them all in the same message. Luke Skywalker's lightsaber token. What collection is Luke Skywalker from? And then the Disney Parks relic token. Name me one attraction that this relic would help to enchant. Now that last one is a bit of a tricky one. You're already at 13K. I am not at 13K yet. I am close, but I am not there. It will say 13, but let's see. Unless oh, I did. I literally just freaking hit 13. What the actual hell? Yay, 13K. When did that happen? I haven't gotten any new subbies that popped up. Holy smokes. There must have been some correction or something with YouTube. Ha! Just hit it. It's fresh, guys. I've had 10 apparently. Happy Star Wars update. Thank you, Spin. Thank you. Oh, thanks for the $5 super. Let's go. Hercules, Luke Skywalker from Star Wars, and Space Traders. Yes, Jack, you are right. All right, let's go for the next one here. Oh, wow. Nothing. Magic. No game there. That's for sure. Let's see. Can I grab another one for you guys quickly here? I don't know. Well, when I find the next one, we'll do it again. So keep your eyes peeled. It's more important I get the characters out right now. Ooh, Ahsoka's ready to be leveled up. That could be fun. I just hope there's no, like, conflicts or anything with her, but we shall see. All right, the ghosts really, really, really want to come back, so I'm going to do them now. All right, let's start with Ezra. Ooh, he has returned. And he is now a level 8. Thank you kindly. Oh, that's pretty. That's new. That's a new image. Star Wars is back now in legendary chests. Darth Vader. So cool. Yeah, silver chests are now like the old bronze chests, which is kind of sad. Silver chests used to be so much better. Gold chests were even better. Platinum were even better. Where are those amazing things? They thought that we would just forget about them, but I didn't. I never will. All right, so the Stormtrooper is going to be able to go and get the lightsaber for me, so he'll do that. I'm just going to send everybody for like an hour to get me currency because I need like 1,000 at this point. And then I'm going to go over the second set of tokens here for everyone. All right. I have so many people doing stuff right now. It's ridiculous. Oh, almost there, I think. We're into the limited time stuff now, so that's something. Rey is useless. Oh, Grogu, I gotta keep Grogu. Oh, Fennec's kind of useless right now. Okay, she can go for Ahsoka. Oh, she's not ready to level up. It was just the one set of tokens there. Ooh, Robin Hood. Let's bring back Maid Marian right now. Can they add Turning Red? I really hope they don't. And Encanto into the park. Encanto would be great. I wasn't the biggest fan of Turning Red. It's cute though, the panda, but yeah, I'm not ready for it yet. It still kind of left a bit of a sour spot with me. As a Canadian, it was not my favorite representation. And the relationship with the mother-daughter thing, that was horrendous. It, like, honestly, not okay. A lot of people I know here, like, they had to stop watching it very early on with their kids because they thought it was so inappropriate. So be careful with that one, guys, especially mothers and daughters. Yeah. Fathers, maybe won't see it necessarily that way, maybe, but mothers and daughters, I feel like that would just put a massive strain on the family relationship. So for a bit, so just chill on that one. Maid Marian is now level 6. I wish this would never end. She's so cute. All right, Amber Chest. We have some tokens in here. You can see Yoda's is there. His is technically not there yet, guys, as I showed you. Neither is Lando's and stuff. So just don't, okay? Don't do this just yet. I would wait. Even though the tokens for the fabric are in there, you guys can collect them easily on your own. Turning Red is super weird. Yeah. You didn't like Turning Red? She was so cute. Again, the animation was really cute. Totally love the animation, but the storyline was not okay. Like, not appropriate. 100%. Bye, Hichu. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Do you think they'll add a prequel update where they would bring Vader back as Anakin, like with the costumes, like Luke and Boba? Yes. Now that they have done that, guys, I definitely think 100% Kershey that they will do that. I think it was something I was heeing and hawing with for a long time, and that's why Ben Kenobi was so important for me to show up in this update, because Obi-Wan still could come back. You know, like Obi-Wan, I know they're the same character, but it's like Obi-Wan is like, he's the younger version. Ben is like his nickname for later, for when he's in hiding, right? So that's how I differentiate. Ben is the old guy, Obi is the young. So I think that this could really open up, since what they did with Skywalker And especially boba, you could totally do it now, right? So I think this is something that we could seriously consider having now in this game. I was actually very happy in that regard that we did such extreme time periods for boba. With that, it really does show there is a future there. You want Descendants? Descendants would be really interesting in the kingdom for sure. I actually did a prediction for Descendants. If you playing Guess, it should show up in the chat there if you guys want to watch that video later. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right, let's go over some of the fabric tokens. I got everybody out now. So, oops. So we've got Luke for the 60 minutes, as I showed you guys. We have the Tremor in the Force with Vader, and then play the tuba with Goofy. So this will take a little bit longer, but not that much because they're uncommon. So even though my happiness isn't great, still should be something that should be able to happen there for sure. But yeah, it should be cute. Why are you leaving so much space between the attractions? In the Star Wars area, so we can actually see the characters and the animations and stuff like that. A lot of times when everything's all jammed together, you can't see your characters. And also, too, for the mouse droids. And I find that from, like, a distance, it looks disgusting when you jam everything in. I've always been one for kind of jamming stuff together, but, like, I think over time I've realized that it's not as appealing to the eye. So I've tried to space things out a little bit. And some of my areas I never finished, or I finished and then I pulled apart for the events, or just didn't like where I was going. So there's big holes in my kingdom right now. So with this one, like, I decided to stick a few too many benches in there and stuff, because it's really cute when the kids actually sit on them and come over here. So less often, I find right now. I don't know why that's been like that for like the last month, but nobody really hangs out over here. It's like a dead zone. But I thought about bringing Stitch back and having, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring Lilo and Stitch back, just them specifically. That was such a good event. Oh, there's Stitch. Freaking love him. Freaking love him. So anyways, he seems pretty happy to be back in the kingdom. So I really like, personally, guys, the 12-hour, sorry, I thought it was 24, the 12-hour quest between Lilo and Stitch. This quest here, they actually go into an attraction and we can see them dancing. So I'm going to send the two of them there right now. And there we go. So this attraction here is called Ohana. Again, it's a 12-hour quest, and they will get their workout in for the next 12 hours. We'll see if it attracts any kids to our kingdom here. Oh, I really want to watch this movie now. It was so good. Can we turn back time? You know what? If we could, I totally would. Yeah. I miss these days. Tarzan and Avengers. Avengers, I would say they're a little bit of ways from that. We need land first before they freaking do anything. We need a special section for them. But Tarzan, I could definitely see coming in the next year or so, depending on how the rights are going with them being on Disney. But I think now that I think it was pulled from Netflix finally, because they had a contract with Tarzan. Tarzan's been a very gray one. But I think now they've, like, I know obviously the animated was on the Canadian well before the American. So that was actually something that was, like, really interesting. I was like, oh, Canada got something first for once. But yeah, so anyways, it was just one of those things that they were waiting for the whole contract to expire and stuff. So yeah. All right, let's bring back, I think this is his last time leveling up here. This is so great. Phineas, don't miss it, guys. Don't miss the ride. Because until we get the see it again button, we will not see it again. And he is now a level 10. Say, mind if I join you on the way home? Like, that's not scary. Oh, dear. Oh, he just teleported. Nice. I did want to point out, guys, in terms of, I will go over this briefly here. So for newer players or vets that haven't done an event in a while, if you guys are like looking to find anything out, the best thing to do is click that bottom middle button where it says the Empire Strikes Back, 16 days, 2 hours. Here you'll be able to go to your specific characters or costumes depending on what's going on. And then you'll be able to also buy the Stormtrooper from here. If you guys can't seem to find the bundle or whatever anywhere, you will be able to see it there. And if you guys want to know how it progresses in the event, this is where you'll go to the event goals, which is the second tab down, as you guys can see. So the first tab here is the Empire Strikes Back. The second one is the event goals. So from there, we've got get Luke Skywalker's Bespin costume. Sorry, get Luke Skywalker, welcome him. Then get the Bespin costume, so that's the step I'm on. Then you'll welcome a gambler, welcome Lando. Beyond the Bog, so build Dagobah. Welcome a crime lord, which is Boba Fett. So for me, that step will be done instantly because I already have him, which is great. Then it will say back in time, get Boba Fett's bounty hunter costume. So they've even called it back in time, which is actually quite interesting because they can totally do that for Darth Vader then too. So yeah. Know the battlefield, build Cloud City, and then welcome a Jedi Master, which is welcome Yoda. So there is a mystery offer, guys, on the third tab down. This area here, you'll be able to watch an ad, get a reward, whether it's happiness, currency. It'll only be 10 currency or 1 or 2 happiness, so, you know, be warned about that. Or else, if you're lucky, you will get a Star Wars relic, which will help you to enchant, well, whatever, Dagobah when it comes, or any of your other Star Wars attractions like the Millennium Falcon or something. So you'll be able to do whatever you want with those relics, but again, they aren't guaranteed, but watch the ads to try and get them. Those are very useful right now, probably as useful as your gem rewards. Radiant chests are available. They're called amber chests, actually, so they're not radiant chests, they're amber chests. I swear. Yeah, so they're they've made a little error, guys. They're amber chests right here. As you guys can see, they're exactly the same. They wrote radiant. They did not mean that. It's an amber chest that you will get, and then they've just seemed to made them a little bit of a typo error on the radiant chest there. But yeah, anyway. So it's an amber chest, so that will give you the character tokens ones. Then the legendary chest will give you your Star Wars characters, attractions, decorations, and concession stands. And then, of course, the attraction enchantment chest, you know, obviously will offer cool stuff if you can get it, but special chance reward, very, very low these days. Check back soon because there will be a leaderboard that will give you a chance at multiple rewards. A gold trophy is even possible during this event. So as you guys know, very important to keep an eye on this, and yeah, check back every day to try and you know, get the additional rewards. Then we have the FAQ area. I don't know, it's forever gonna be stained in my brain. I thought they said the FU tab or whatever when they were streaming, but she said it so fast. FAQ was like FU. Oh my god, I was like, excuse me, the FU tab. I'm like, this is new. But anyway, so this will give you kind of the general idea, basically summary of what I said already, so you guys will be able to complete quests and get everything that you want from this event. So does anybody have any questions for me? Like, I was kind of a bit of a rant of what you guys, not rant, ramble of what you guys need to do. Obviously, if you guys are pros, you know, you'll be like, I know how to do this already. I'm good, thanks. But I know there was a couple of newer people that actually were just starting the game and stuff, so I really wanted to bring some extra attention to it for sure. Back in time again. It's great. I really like it. Freaking awesome. I'm surprised they didn't tip Ahsoka in the legendary chest. Oh yeah, so they took her out because she's specific to Mando and stuff. So yeah, I just got her, and now Boba Fett. I have Chewie and the TIE Fighter now. Awesome. Yeah, they removed a lot of characters from the legendary chest. I think they just should have had multiple Star Wars like legendary chests, so ones that were specific to the time periods, right? And then I think that way it would have been better for people then to pull on the chests, or just stick everything freaking in there with a higher chance to get these other characters and stuff, you know, that you need for this particular event. But it's tricky. Like, I get it, Star Wars is a massive collection, but you know, taking things in and out like that, I am not a fan, because I know they've done it in the past with costumes and stuff, like Mulan's Warrior, Comfy, Elastigirl's costume from The Incredibles. So there's lots of stuff like that that don't come back in those chests or ever. Like, we've been waiting on that for ages. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping that they do some stuff to fix that, but yeah. All right, let's bring back Rhea. I am sad to say this will be the last time we see her welcome screen as well. I've been holding on to it because I was like, oh, it's gonna be so sad. So she is now a level 10. Wonder what my ball would think of this. Aw, sorry Rhea, you gotta go home. All right, let's bring back the blue fairy. I freaking love this welcome screen. So pretty. And she is now a level 6. Now, remember to always be guided by your conscience. She's so sweet. So again, guys, you guys can see the amount of gems I'm getting for leveling up my characters and stuff. Very important. Also, too, if you are like very new to the game and you're still leveling up, when you reach a certain level in the kingdom, you will get a gem or two from that kind of thing. So I'm at level 60, so I'm kind of like not leveling up for a long time. But yeah, for those of you guys that are very early on in the game, you can get some gems that way. I often don't talk about it because it's so irrelevant to vet players, but it is possible to still level up. So we have some dialogue from the blue fairy. I don't often tell Pinocchio right from wrong directly. He has to learn that for himself with the help of his conscience. But that doesn't mean I don't look on him from time to time. Good company. Send the blue fairy to check in on the workshop. That is 8 hours. I'm going to save that because I don't really need that dialogue messing with things for me right now. But, yeah. It's 11 a.m. now. Yeah, it's 11:42 here, so. The blue fairy is giving me Glinda, the good witch vibes. For sure. She always does. So great. I feel like Star Wars Legendary will be rotated like our other chests. Yeah, 100% it will. It's kind of crappy that it's like that, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. So pretty much, guys, we have to wait, and the next character that we will unlock is Lando. He is going to be available in 1 day, 23 hours. So at that point in time, I should be able to get the costume. Actually, I'm positive I'll have the costume by then. And be able to start collecting for him. Now, if there's any information in terms of, you know, if we find out early who collects for what, they will be posted in the Discord, so keep an eye for that. Otherwise, we can go back and look at previous events and take pretty good guesses. They're usually pretty much the same on stuff. So if you guys are like hardcore into this and want those first set of drops, watch old content and have a look at similar styled events to this one, and you guys will be able to get your characters sort of sorted to be able to get them even faster. So yeah, just a little bit of a heads up there, but it's gonna be fantastic. It is time to set the timers. 4 hours, I would say, is the minimum for this one. Actually, 1 hour is the minimum. 1 hour is the minimum. 4 hours is the maximum that I would be leaving my kingdom right now. Especially just because all of the costume tokens are 60 minutes here, especially with Luke. I know 2 hours is pretty general, but I mean, if you have the premium character and Luke Skywalker, you pretty much need to do every hour. Other than that, I would say go 2 if you're, really can't do every hour. I know it's really, really hard until you get the costume. After that, then, chill out a little bit, but just to get that nice jump start of tokens and stuff. If you guys just got Luke, it will give you guys a chance to level him up as well, because there are going to be some extra kind of characters and stuff doing things. So it's a really good time to use your currency to level Luke up. Instead of using your magic. Magic is precious in this game, and so are gems. So if you can use event currency on that, especially if you have a lot of Star Wars characters already, please do that. This event is a little bit more intertwined because we do have a lot of Star Wars characters to begin with, but we can get through this together. So the next time I will be streaming will be on Saturday for DMK. So Saturday at 10:30 a.m. EST, the same as today. I will give you guys a break for me for tomorrow on here. However, I will be streaming tonight on Twitch as well, Friday, Saturday, so all the evenings, 6 p.m. EST. So if you guys want to pop in, let me know how you guys are doing on your events and stuff like that. I will be chatting live with people and stuff like that on there. So, yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join that. I'm sure our community, which is basically, very similar to the one here. We always talk about DMK and, other stuff. So it'll be a great way if you guys want to share your progress to pop on there for sure. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you guys haven't already. And don't forget to check me out on social media so you guys stay kind of in tune when I am planning to stream next. Bye, guys. Thank you, Alicia, for the $20 super. Thanks, girl.